So are you ready for day?
No.
So.
Brian's here! So,
Yeah!
oh!
Stop! I know, but it would just be better if I jumped this time. You should hold me like this.
I could probably.
Italy is beautiful this time of year.
Hold on a sec.
Hi.
Welcome, gentle viewer,
Oh, hello.
to another episode of Ask Dearest Renae and Brian.
Thank you. The real reason you tune in.
Yeah. So we have 3 questions. I hear that one of them is a real doozy. So I'm excited. Let's get started.
Let's go!
So the very first thing that I would recommend they do is talk to a lender right away and get their finances in order, quite frankly.
So what you're saying is you want them to get basically pre-approved for a specific dollar amount, right?
Correct. Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, and the truth is that before you even look at homes, really, you should know what you qualify to purchase. That way you're not seeing anything that maybe is above your price range that can, make it difficult and give you unrealistic expectations for then when you really are looking in your price range. So knowing what the amount that you qualify for is very important before you even start looking at homes.
And it can really speed up the process for you lending-wise, because if you go in and get a pre-approval, and they've already gone through and done your verification of income and everything like that, and then you present it to the seller and to the agent, you have a stronger position because they don't have to question whether or not you have financing. You already have it. So while they're doing all that verification and you're looking at a home, once you settle on one, all you have to do is take in that property address now and figure out if that meets the criterion, and they only have to value that. It should make the loan process a lot quicker for you.
Yeah, if the bank is all set to go aside from essentially the subject property, then it's a much quicker process, and your offer when you go in is much more solid when the seller recognizes that you already are loan approved.
Well, and I'll just say to go along with that, because working in banking, we tell all of our people when they call us about a loan, bring us your tax returns or your income right up front. Let's just do that really quick right when we do your loan approval, because we can get you credit approval in 24 hours. And then you're ready to go. You can go out there and have an idea of what you're approved for based on that. So it's a pretty quick process.
Yeah, that's the first step.
That's funny.
Good question.
It is a good question, and it's actually a very good question, because everybody always, when you think of Utah, you think of the Mormons. And you're right. St. George was settled by the Mormons. The whole state of Utah was settled by the Mormons. In St. George specifically, there's about 150,000 people, and about 60% of those people are LDS or Mormon. But the other 40%, there's a myriad of cultures, and there's rich diversity here, and it's just getting stronger and bigger in that diversity.
Yeah. So we don't want to forget where our roots were formed, quite frankly. The LDS community did establish St. George, and in that same sentence, I'd like to say, we keep in mind we're right on the border of Arizona and Nevada, so we're, driving distance, what is it, like an hour and a half drive to be in Las Vegas, and although St. George is very diverse, we are within short distances to even, additional diversity.
It's only 108 miles to Las Vegas.
And just a little bit further than that, you're in California.
And I think that says something, because the thing that I love about St. George the most is that here you have access to everything. You've got skiing that's an hour and a half away, golf all year long, there's lakes for boating activities, and then if you want the big city feel, head to Vegas for a weekend, and then you come back to the smaller town of St. George.
Minor clarification, we are only an hour away from Brian Head Ski Resort.
Oh, that's even better. All the more reason you should come live here.
Hey, this is Ben from UK. My question is, dearest Renae, dear Brian, can you bake a rainbow sponge?
Wait, why would you bake a sponge?
Dummy, it's a cake. Of course we can. Of course.
Okay.
I can.
Okay, so Do you remember?
I can too now that I know what it is.
Do you remember me telling you that one of these questions was going to be a doozy?
Yes.
Okay, I've been in contact with the rest of LimeTV's team, with
Okay.
Alex and Trish, and we have decided that we're going to have a LimeTV bake-off.
Oh,
And
yeah!
each
Oh, this is sad for you. I'm going to have to, like, put you to shame in public.
Who would win this? That's a no-brainer. But let
It
me
would
just
me.
say,
The no-brainer
this
is Brian.
is actually a really good idea. A great way for our viewers to meet the rest of our team. So we will have a couple people then. We'll meet Alex and Trish, and then later on we can meet the rest of our team.
Right. Okay, so what this means is that Trish, Alex, Renae, and Brian, each of you are going to have an opportunity to make rainbow sponge cupcakes. And we're going to have a local celebrity judge come on and
I can't judge and bake at the same time.
it will
You're
not be
a
you.
celebrity, yo.
Oh. I feel like
Nor
I-
are you a local baking celebrity anyway. I mean,
Well, she
whatever.
didn't say a local baking celebrity. You just said a
So
local
it's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope you guys are ready. And you
And I'm super excited that the first time you'll meet Alex and Trish is when I put them to shame.
really quick, just so I'm clear. So it's supposed to be rainbow, like lots of colors,
yes.
I got this.
like
Enjoy.
layers, or
Yeah.
Oh,
Layers, colors.
oh, I am totally gonna blow this thing up.
She thinks, but she always says that and then doesn't win.
I am weirdly really good at baking.
Cool. This is going to be a lot of fun.
That's exciting. Stay tuned for our bake-off. One very important piece of information that I think everyone should know. So, Trish, not too long ago, made me some pumpkin pie. Invited me over, handmade pumpkin pie. So she bakes it while I'm there, gives me a piece afterward, which you have to know, pumpkin pie is my favorite pie. So I was super stoked about this. So I eat a bite of her pumpkin pie and I'm like, what the, well, Trish, something's wrong. It's like one of those things, you don't want to be mean, you're like trying to stomach it. She completely didn't add sugar. She forgot the sugar altogether. Bottom line, I got this bake-off in the
Trish will
bag.
not be winning the bake-off. I will be winning the bake-off.
Yeah, right. No.
Trish will be super fun to watch because she's fun to watch, period.
Trish is awesome. Yeah, you guys are all going to love her.
Oh, Renee. Okay, well, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.